We will go ahead and get started this morning. So this is, and we have not had the privilege of doing this in a few years, mainly due to COVID and some other reasons. So what we want to do, students and parents, we have several parents, family members here today, is we want to celebrate and recognize you guys for your hard work put in this school year. So what we'll do is we will recognize several students throughout the course of the school year and over the department. So we have several award certificates and recognitions that we want to, again, honor you guys for your hard work put in this year, okay? So the way that we'll go this morning is that we will have this organized by departments. So we will go through our core departments, recognize our elective teachers and students. Following the student presentation, we will also be recognizing several faculty members as well. Students, I know you had some input on this as well. So again, we do want to celebrate our achievements this year as a building, want to recognize you students. I do want to ask, again, we have not had a whole lot of assemblies the past couple years, so my expectations are very high for you. You are more than welcome to applaud for your classmates. I do want to remind you that this is an academic award ceremony, okay? It is not a pep rally. So we will be going around monitoring as well. But again, guys, this is, again, designed to celebrate you. So parents, families, I appreciate you guys being here. We're also streaming this online as well and have several viewers. So I hope everybody enjoys our program this morning. So we will get started with our English awards, our certificates this morning throughout our English departments. And again, we are recognizing students in the 9th, 10th, and 11th grade this morning. So we will get started with our English department and Ms. Rollins Stidham.
Good morning. I teach AP Language and Composition to juniors. I also teach AP Lit, but those are seniors and they've already been recognized. So I would like to remind you, juniors, it has not always been easy, but I think it's been worth it. And I have a few kiddos who are in a bit of a log jam at the top. And sophomores, buckle up. So for outstanding achievement in AP Language and Composition, I have the AP English God in Training Keller Hall, Miss Content Plus Style Ava Biggs, the Iron Horse Shelby Hilligoss, her own biggest fan, and I like her too, Josephine Mitchell, and Mr. I Hate English himself, Corbin Bailey. You get 2 rounds of applause. I guess just over here. Are they taking photos? You're not taking photos. And next up we have Miss Jessica Huffmaster.
Good morning. I have English 2, so I have sophomores. I've got quite a few to hand out. So for my highest grade average in my first period for both semesters, I have Kesley Sims. The highest grade average in my second period actually switched up. One of them is not here this morning. It's KJ Beeman, but the highest grade average for my second semester is Michaela Williams. So Kesley and Michaela. Thank you. Okay. I have two most improved, one for first period and one for second period. So my most improved in first period is Jalen Morgan, and my most improved in second period is Lindley Cook. And then I wanted to recognize the high achievement in both of my class periods. They worked really hard this year, so I had a ton who finished with keeping at least a B average for both semesters. So I have Isel Garcia, Ramon Lovo, Alucard Simpson, Mia Stacy, and you guys can come up here. I have a certificate for you. Connor Weaver, Cole Chipman, Aaliyah DeBose, Cannon Dillport, April Ellis, Kaylin Forbes, Madison Harrell, Michael Lawrence, Alejandro Marti, Christopher Pham, Michael? No, come on. They're, yeah. This is Aaliyah. You went right past her a while ago. Because I love you. The Ramon, Alejandro.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Zoe and Chris. And I think that's all of them that are here. Okay, if you'd give them another hand, please. Thank you, guys. And the last one for me today is what I am calling my Trooper Award. It's people who had a really hard quarter that was usually due to no circumstances that they had any control over, and they really kicked it in gear and made sure that they had no issues after that and worked really hard, and I really wanted to recognize that effort for them. So I have Peyton Benware, Brianna Felt, Logan Poe, Adrian Butler, Sebastian Keys, Dalton Taylor, Erica Wheat, and Elijah Wilson. Alrighty. Thank you. All right, you guys are free to go sit back down. Thank you. Okay, I'm also going to be handing out the awards for Miss Shelby Huffmaster. She could not be here at this point in time, so I'm handing out her awards for Achievement in English 1 and Achievement in English 3. So for her achievements in English 1, she has, I'm so sorry if I mispronounce this, Abdisa Omer, and Dominic Morano. If you'd give them another hand, please. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. And for Achievement in English 3, she has Callie Weaver and Summer Huffins. I guess Callie is not here. If you'd give Summer another hand, please. Thank you. And before I step away, since me and the other Miss Huffmaster, we both co-sponsor NHS, we just wanted to recognize our members, and this will be including our new members. So if I call your name, please just stand where you are at. NHS works really hard to be community leaders and school leaders. They do a lot of community service. They ring the bell for the mission. They help at the elementaries, the primary, the middle school. They do all sorts of projects. They do fundraising, and they're a great group of kids, and we really enjoyed working with them. So we have, and this is a very long list, so we have Corbin Bailey, Molly Beasley, Carter Ballou, Ava Biggs, Nate Brittingham, Betsy Correa, Chandler Davis, Olivia Ellis, Maggie Freeman, Kiara Friend, Jay Garman, Keller Hall, Shelby Hilligoss, Lane Holden, Alexa Jackson, Riley Jameson, Shaylee Jordan, Michaela Lambert, Kaylin Massey, Jathan Moore, Colton Morris, Abby Nicely, Kason Orr, Hayden Raba, Emma Rolson, Madden Russum, Lauren Stanley, Hannah Val, Bryson Wilkins, Kylie Williams, Lily Agee, Leanne Alhalak, Cadence Beeman, Brian Braun, Madeline Burmeister, Blaze Ambrook Carpenter Dupuy, Canyon Clardy, Aria Fortson, Isabella Freeman, Reese Fulkerson, Izelle Garcia, Joshua Garlinghouse, Grace Goodman, Lucas Harden, Sam Hooten, Keely Lamb, Molly McPherson, Cynthia Michael, Andrea Pillow, Kaylee Potts, Kesley Sims, Alexa Stone, Whisper Van Slyke, Foster Watzenegger, Ethan Wells, and Abigail Wyatt. Okay, so that concludes my portion. So Miss Nailing will be presenting her awards next.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Wow, this is really, really short. Okay. I'm Miss Nailing. I teach Freshman English 1. I'm going to keep this really, really short and sweet. I have just one award to give out. It goes to my student who was easily the most dedicated and my hardest working, and as a result, he had the highest grade of all of my class periods. My English 1 award for high achievement goes to Miguel Rojas. Up next is Miss Wendell.
She's taller than me. Okay. So the way I would like to do this, I've got mine kind of categorized. So I'm going to call your name, and then you come up, and then I'm going to talk about what award they're winning, okay? So my first category is the most consistent. I'd like to see McKenna Harwell, Sarah Klein, Nicole Webb, Dwayne Brown, John Morales, and Tessa Kersey. Stay up here for just a minute. Just stay up here. So I want to say a few words about these kiddos you're looking at right now. I called this the most consistent award because these students are very dependable. They didn't miss a lot of school, but if they did miss, they checked their grades, they kept up with their makeup work. I didn't have to worry about them. They came in ready to work every day. They didn't put their heads down on their desk. They were alert, energetic. If I needed something, these are some of the kids that I would turn to. So I want to honor them and say thank you for being the most consistent this year. Give them another round of applause. All right, I have these two students that I would like to come up. Jennifer Figueroa and Maria Lopez. These two students worked so very hard for me this year. They're getting the ESL Honor Award in English 2. They completed their work on time with absolute consistency. They provided thought-provoking answers. They did this all while learning the English language and overcoming so many obstacles. And I just want to say thank you for working so hard for me this year. I'm very proud of you. Okay, this next category of awards is called the English 2 Award. I'll explain a little more once they get up here, so these students can come on up. Josh LaRue, Lillian Davis, Bethany Webb, Sydney Chappell, Tessa Kersey, Byron Willard, Bonnie Drennan, Chloe Brown, Gabby Hernandez, and McKenna Harwell. All right, these students are up here. There's Gabby. Because of their creativity, their passion for my subject curriculum, their participation in class discussion, these are the kids I would turn to when I needed some in-depth discussion on different analysis that we were reading in literature. They dug below the surface, and they gave me more than just that surface level answer. And I want to say thank you for working hard for me this year. Thank you for participating. I appreciate you. A couple of those I might need to come back. Miss Lillian Davis, Bethany Webb, and Sydney Chappell. I'm almost done, I promise. These three ladies are getting the English 2 Overall Achievement Award for my class this year. They had above the best and highest. One of the things that I appreciated most about these kiddos is every time we would have any type of analysis question on an exam, they went above and beyond to make sure that they did exactly what was expected. They work really hard, and they deserve some recognition. So let's give them a hand. Okay, I have one more award, and I'm going to ask Miss Reddick to come up and help me give this one. So we decided that together we wanted to reward a student that meant a lot to us this year. We had developed rapport and relationship and watched a student grow. This is a most improved award, but I want to say that sometimes the most improved isn't always about your grade. Sometimes it's about self-improvement, working on you, working on making yourself a better person, a better student, and just trying to live the best life that you can live. And this particular student started out the year pretty rocky. But we noticed together as we worked with this student that he grew and grew and grew, and I'm so proud of who he is now at the end of the year. This award goes to Jackson Q. I think Ms. Reddick wants to say a couple words as well.
Hello. So I teach math. I don't have all the pretty words, but Jackson has entirely improved this year, and we are so proud of him. Yay. Okay, cool.
We wrote you notes on the back. We care about you. All right, next up is Mr. Levins.
Hello. I teach English 1 and 2. I only have one award for each. So the Achievement Award for English 1 for Mr. Levin's classes. And I want to mention this was a close race between two students all year. So I want to give a quick honorable mention to Ethan Hendrickson. But the award goes to Lacey Mathis. So. And as other teachers have talked about, I just like to commend Lacey. The reason she's getting this award, and the reason Ethan was right there behind, is these are students who care not just about getting things done, but the quality of their work. They never turn anything in without asking, Mr. Levins, we take a look at this, make sure I'm doing this right? So every time I have an assignment for them, I'm confident that they're going to do well, and they continually match and exceed my expectations. So I'd just like to congratulate both of them, but Lacey, congratulations. Step over here real quick. Yeah. I want to make you stand over there. Somebody's taking pictures somewhere. The Achievement Award for English 2 for my classes goes to Jose Stewart. Wait, stay with me. So Jose gets here. Let's get both of you together. And this was a bit closer than the English 1, but Jose has been incredibly consistent and reliable, always puts a lot of thought into his work, and so I'd just like to congratulate both these students and recommend to everyone else, you want to make good grades and do well in school, these are a couple of students you wouldn't do bad to try to see what they do and follow suit, all right? Up next is Miss Sprouse.
Hello, my name is Miss Sprouse. I teach Honors English 2 and On-Level English 3. I'm going to be giving the awards for the highest achievers for both grades, so these are the kids that across all 4 quarters had the highest grade. I'll start with the Honors English 2 kids. So the top 3 goes to Brooke Dupuis, Grace Goodman, and Foster Wazenegger. Okay, go ahead and give them a hand, please. Excellent job. Okay, and for my English 3 kids, the highest achievers goes to Clayton Crosby, Reese Rolson, and Sam Hunt. Good job. not. You did. I did not. Okay, give them a hand, please. Okay, up next is Mr. Carter.
Hello. Hello. There we go. I'm Mr. Carter. I teach English 1 honors. I teach English 3, and I teach world history. I only have awards here for my English kids, but my world history kids have also worked really hard. So we give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. For English 3, high achievement goes to Joseph Davidson. And for Honors English 1, we have Kylie Davenport. Looks like Kylie isn't here, but let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, thank you. Up next, we have Miss Henson.
Good morning. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, good morning. All right, I am Miss Henson. I teach public speaking. Some of you know me, some of you don't. You may also know me as the random lady that runs through the halls with a cart from class to class. So today I have chosen to give out awards for students that I've had these past 2 semesters that I feel have improved from one end of the semester to the next. So with that, we will go ahead. So my first will be Isaiah McDonald, Montrell Horton, Paulina Bejico, Javier Serna, Eric Sondin, Elijah Blue. Thank you. Anna Martin. Maria Trujillo. And Valerie Burkhart. These students have worked very hard this past year. If you've had my class, you know that you either love it or you hate it. But they've worked very hard. So I would like to thank them for all of their hard work this past year. All right.
Hello, I'm Miss Russell, but I'm going to be presenting awards for English department for Miss Tullis, Miss Potter, and Miss Alley. So Miss Tullis's award goes to Mercedes Walker. Miss Potter's English award goes to Zoe Claghorn. Miss Potter also has an award for Most Improved. It goes to Isaiah McDonald. And Miss Potter also has an award for showing kindness in class, which goes to Hayden Taff. I also am presenting for Miss Allie's class. Her English award goes to James Hunter.
Hello, I'm Miss Kelly Reddick. I am the math department head, and I'm going to start the math awards. So I teach honors geometry, and I teach on-level geometry, and I teach Algebra 3. The first award I'm going to give is for the highest average in my second period geometry class, and that's Jimmy Campbell. My second award is the highest average in my fifth period honors geometry class, and that is Dalen Burrows. Thank you. Good job, Jimmy. Next, I have my highest average in my sixth period geometry class, and that's Miss Libby Wilcoxon. And then I have my highest average in my seventh period geometry class, and that's Miss Kylie Davenport. And then I have two students left in my Algebra 3 class. And this student has kept the highest grade all year long, even with my seniors in their class. And that is Miss Courtney Knuckles. There you go, girl. Thank y'all for working so hard this year. I appreciate it. Next, we have Miss Laura Henson.
Good morning. I'm Laura Henson. I teach 3 different classes here on campus. I teach college algebra, college trigonometry, and algebra 3. So I had a tie for my highest average for college algebra, and that was Michaela Lambert and Kylie Williams. I don't think either one of them are here. Okay. College trig was a struggle at times, but we made it with my 17 students. Me and you, we all made it. So I had 4 people that were tied at the top for this one. It was Kylie Williams, Lane Holden, Corbin Bailey, and Canyon Clardy. Okay, and then my last one is for Algebra 3, and Canyon can just stay here because he is also my highest Algebra 3 student as well. I had 2 others that weren't here today, and I already gave them their awards, but I did want to go ahead and recognize them, and it was Shelby Ullman and Savannah Ullman.
Hi, my name is Miss Cox. I teach Algebra 2, Quantitative Literacy, and Geometry. For my highest grades in Algebra 2, I've got Rebecca Ranucci and Grace Cox. And then for Geometry, I have Riley Ely and Madeline Aguirre. All right, next up is Coach Crawford.
My name is Coach Crawford. I teach Algebra 1 and also coach football and track. I'm going to be giving out awards for the highest average for each student in my class, or each student, the highest average for each student in my class. So for second period, we have Jairo Vasquez. Second period, we have Savannah Becerra. And then fifth period, we have Natalie Moss. Give these students a hand. Next, we will have Coach Garrett.
Hi, my name is Andrew Garrett. I teach geometry here. Paragould High School. I've got to, with my awards, I'm doing the highest averages in my classes. So for first and second, I had a tie with Anna Ruth Posada and Judith Villanueva. For fourth period, I had Sunny Eldridge. For fifth period, I had Tessa Kersey. And then for sixth period, I had Walton Jakar. There you go, Cindy. And next up is Coach Heston.
All right, hey, I got 5 awards I'm going to give out. These 5 kids done everything I've asked of them. They show up every day, smile on their face, put up with me. That's the biggest thing. But they are Baylin Gonzalez, Ethan Henriksen, Dominic Hernandez, Miguel Rojas, and Lacey Mathis. You gonna run off without giving up? Come on, Lacey. Baylin. There they are.
The
Thank you. Okay, good morning, kids. You see the awards I have, and the awards I'm going to give out is just like the assignments I have given out. Too many. Okay, so I will give by each class period. First period, Honors Algebra 1, Livy Hunter. Excellence in Honor Algebra 1. Third place in Honors Algebra 1, Ella Dickey. Second place in Honors Algebra 1, Josie Fuller. First place in Honors Algebra 1, Abdisa Omar. And second period, Algebra 2, Excellence in Algebra 2, Bryson Wickens. And third place in Algebra 2, second period, McKenna Howell. And second place in Algebra 2, Liz Davenport. First place in Algebra 2, second period, Gavin Jones. And fifth period, Excellence in Algebra 2, Jesse Blue. Excellence in Algebra 2, Aubrey Grooms. And Excellence in Algebra 2, Inson Goma. Cody Taptree, Excellence in Algebra 2. Blaze Carpenter Dupis, Excellence in Algebra 2. Justin Henson, third place in Algebra 2, fifth period. Second place in Algebra 2, Clayton Crosby. And Mallory Blevins, second place in Algebra 2, fifth period. Benjamin Smith, first place in Algebra 2, fifth period. And next one, sixth period, Excellence in Honors Algebra 1, John McNamee. Next one, Aidan Chipman, third place in Honors Algebra 1. You can come this way a little bit. And second place in Honors Algebra 1, Kylie Walker. First place in Honors Algebra 1, Isabella Kinder. Seventh period, Excellence in Algebra 1, Madison Montgomery. Trevor Sharp, Excellence in Algebra 1, seventh period. Haley Spencer, Excellence in Algebra 1, seventh period. Angelica Stewart, third place in Algebra 1, seventh period. And Luann Shearer, second place in Algebra 1. Gabby Morris, first place in Algebra 1, seventh period. Come over if you can. Eighth period, Excellence in Algebra 1, Driven Ways. Excellence in Algebra 1, eighth period, Alex Delgaza. And you're welcome. Third place in Algebra 1, eighth period, Harley Stevens. Matthew finished second place in Algebra 1, eighth period. And first place in Algebra 1, eighth period, Annie Bills. Please give me a hand. Give them a hand. They deserve this award. No? Okay, then you can dismiss.
I'm Mr. Huffstetler. I teach pre-calculus, Algebra 2, and Honors Algebra 2. The hacky sack, I still haven't found it, Sam. Okay? If you find a green and blue hacky sack, it is mine. Please return it. Okay? All right. Usually, to get rid of any disagreements in class, I would have students play rock, paper, scissors. But I guess today I'll recognize all of you that have a 100% in my class. That is Keller Hall, Shelby Hilligoss, Summer Huffins, Alexa Jackson, Foster Wazenegger, Charlotte Young, please give them a round of applause. Now, I could recognize all of you in my class for being respectful, having good manners, or being a total goofball. You know who you are, okay? I do want to recognize one student because every time I see them in the hallway, every time they're in class, every time they see me, they make it a point to call me out and say, "Good morning, Mr. Huffstetler. Have a good day, Mr. Huffstetler. How was your weekend?" Okay? Respectful among other students and everything else. So I would like to recognize Ethan Wells. And now Ms. Reddick will come up.
Okay, Coach Giles is not here today, so I'm going to present his awards. The first one I have is for AP Computer Science A, and that's Gavin Tribble. The second award, hang on just a second. The second award that I have is for AP Statistics, and that's Corbin Bailey. Also for AP Statistics is Ava Biggs. Computer Programming is Dalen Burrows. Computer Programming is Hadley Luke. And Computer Programming is John McName. Clap. Good job. You're John, right? Yep. Yo, John, congratulations. Okay. One more round of applause, please. Thank you. Good girl.
Hi, I'm Miss Russell. I teach math. I just want to say I am very proud of all of my students. It was very close and hard to decide, but I chose for 9th, 10th, and 11th grade whoever had the highest average throughout the school year. So my 9th grade Math Excellence Award goes to Austin Howell. My 10th grade Math Excellent Award goes to Victor Ramirez. And my 11th grade Math Excellent Award goes to Stormy Arnold. Congratulations. I have one more award to present for Miss Allie. Her math award goes to Xander Revere. Everybody give them applause.
Okay, I also teach 3 sections of math, and I chose mine overall by hardworking and who gave the best effort. So my 3 are Hayden Taff, Dalton Masters, and Sam Conger. I'm not flying it to you. So, come up. Thank you. All right.
Good morning. I'm Miss Wallace. I teach AP World History in the morning and World History in the afternoon. I just have 3 for the morning classes: Brooke Dupuis, Foster Wazenager, and Charlotte Young. Congratulations. Yes. If my afternoon want to go ahead and come up, it's Lance Garlinghouse, Whisper Van Slyke, and Riley E. Lee. Congratulations. 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 That's all I have. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It was great.
Good morning. Thank you. All right, this right here is our class mascot, Elmo, so we wanted to bring him up on stage real quick as well. If you have any questions, just ask our civics class and economics class. They'll be able to tell you what he's here for. Anyway, I got 3 awards I'm going to hand out real quick. These are for folks that have really kind of excelled in the classroom. My first period class, civics and economics, goes to Jordan Newman, but I don't think Jordan's able to make it today, but y'all can clap for him anyway. There he is. For our second period class, civics, economics, we have a young lady who came in, and I tell you what, she's really gone above and beyond my expectations this year. She came in not knowing very much English, but she came in and did just an amazing job, and certainly has one of the highest grades in my class, and she certainly overcame a lot to do that. So this is Madeline Ugera Lugo. So Madeline, come on up. All right. Next, we have for the my fifth period class, economics and civics class. This young lady, just if I could give a citizenship award to, this would go to her. She has just done a phenomenal job in our class, and this goes to Gabby Morris. So, Gabby, come on up here. All right. Well, you're welcome. Come on up here. And then finally, in my, thank you very much. All right. In my 6th period classes, in my honors, civics, and economics class, this goes to a young man. He's going to do well in life, I'm sure. He's come in and just done really well. This goes to Dalen Burrows. Dalen, come on, Bubby. No relation. All right. Come on, Dalen, take your time. It's all good, bud. Dalen. Come on, man. All right. Give him a hand, guys. Good job. Also, I'm giving out awards for Coach Level today. He is so sorry that he couldn't be here with you. He's too busy dominating some junior high kids over there in the gym right now with the faculty and student basketball game. But anyway, those were his words. Coach Level has picked 2 students from each of his classes that not only have good grades but have consistently completed all of their work on time, show profound knowledge of the material taught, and have great attendance, and most importantly, great kids and a joy to be around. Coach Level. Anyway, in his 1st period class, World History, we have Dwayne Brown and Jaylee Reed. Come on down. Next, we have for the 2nd period World History, Grace Cox and Vinay Kumar. You guys will stand over here. There you go. Sorry, my civics and economics class. I guess I should have had you guys stand over here. But anyway. All right, next. So Grace and Vinay, y'all coming down? Is Grace here? No. Okay. For the 5th period psychology and sociology, we have Molly Beasley. There you go. Hang on, you're not Grace. There you go. Molly Beasley and Kiera Friend. So come on down. And then finally, for the 6th period World History, we have Coraya Llewellyn, sorry, I totally butchered that. And then Xander Revere. There you go. Which one are you? Mom? Yeah, there you go. You Xander? All right, bud. There you go. All right, give these guys a round of applause.
I'm Courtney Smith. I teach AP US History and American History, and I'm giving out the 3 highest average awards for each of those sections. So the 3rd highest average in American History goes to Callie Weaver. 2nd highest average in American History goes to Zoe Cleghorn, and the highest overall average in American History goes to Cassie Pearson. Okay, the 3 highest averages in AP US History. 3rd highest average goes to Kaysen Orr. 2nd highest average, Shelby Hilligoss. And highest overall average, Keller Hall.
I'm Coach Hollis. I'm going to give out the highest average award in economics and civics. The first ones here had a tie for first semester civics and economics and economics and civics are a semester, so I give them out one for each semester. This is for economics, first semester. Kylie Davenport and Millie Cooper. All right, first semester civics had another tie, Kylie Walker and Catherine Kennard. All right, first semester honor civics is Taylor Gaines. She's not here. Sorry. Second semester, highest average in civics, Lily Agee. All right, second semester honors civics, Isabella Kinder. And while she's coming, second semester economics, Samuel. Not going to even try your last name again, I'll mess it up.
Anyway, if you couldn't figure that out, I am WAG. Now, I got 5 awards here. I have a year-long courses. You are ineligible if you transferred in or you are one of the AP rejects. Now, when I call your name, come to the stage. I'll give you your award. You will then exit stage right. KJ Beeman. Save your applause. We're going rapid. Liv Ellis. Sean Hood. Granger McHenry. Benjamin Smith. Exit. Anyway, Coach Wright.
I'm Coach Wright. I teach psychology, sociology, world geography, African American history, civics, and economics. I have awards for some students who were voted on by not only myself, but also chosen by other students in the class. If I could have these students come stand up here for a minute. Mariah Lopez, Cheyenne Linares, Bonnie Drennan, Clayton Crosby, Jamarian Scott, Jay Scott, Kylie Joe Walker, please. Just come stand up here. for the highest overall average in psychology goes to Mariah Lopez. Outstanding student in economics goes to Cheyenne. Outstanding student in sociology goes to Bonnie Drennan. Outstanding student in psychology, Clayton Crosby. Oh, yeah! Outstanding student in economics, Valley Hill Walker. Give him a hand, please. Ms. Tulis is next.
I'm here to present Ms. Tullis's award. Her Social Studies Award goes to Simon Gibson.
Hi, I'm Miss Miner. I teach AP Chemistry, Honors Chemistry, and Honors Physical Science. I have chosen the students that had the highest grade average first and second semester. And for Honors Physical Science, that was Izzy Kinder and Kylie Walker. All right, for Honors Chem, I have a few more because we had some ties, and so I couldn't give just one per class. But so I'm going to tell you like if it's first, second, or all year, okay? Brooke Dupuis for all year Honors Chemistry. For all year in Honors Chemistry, Foster Wazenegger. And then for academic excellence, the first semester, we had a three-way tie for this one. I've already called out Foster, but Keller Hall and Abdisa Omer. And I'm also going to tell you guys that Abdisa is a ninth grader who got top of his class in ninth grade in Honors Chem, so I'm very proud of him. Thank you. All right, you guys can go. Great job, great job. Okay, now I'm going to switch over and be Coach Williams for a minute because he couldn't be here today. The highest year average for regular biology is KJ Beeman. All right, for honors biology, for both first and second semester highest average, that would be Foster Wazenegger. For first semester highest average, Brooke Dupuis, Cynthia Michael, Edwin Chin. And then my 7th period AP Chem kids, I have something special for y'all later.
Good morning. I actually am presenting awards for Miss Gwen first today because those of you that have her in class know that her ability to speak right now is very limited. She sounds like a 7th grade boy. So this is actually part of her stuff, but I'm going to start off with her awards. For excellence in biology, first period, that goes to Catherine Kennard. Excellence in environmental science, 4th period, goes to Olivia Ellis. Excellence in biology, 7th period, goes to Alexa Stone. Excellence in biology, 8th period, goes to Connor Weaver. Excellence in college biology, which would have been first semester, goes to Shelby Hilligos. And excellence in college physical science goes to Lucas Dethridge. Is Connor here today? Okay. The last award that I have for Miss Gwen is for her college physical science class is for Lane Holden. Apparently, he is the GOAT of no-bake cookies. According to reports I've heard, he had to make them 3 times to ensure that his procedures, mixtures, combinations were correct. All 3 of which they were not. Here you go, and here's your certificate. Let's give these guys a round of applause. You're good. Okay, so my certificates are printed out on paper because we gave so many certificates to the student body today that we actually ran out of certificates. So as soon as we get more in, I will replace these for you. But if we have to have a problem, in my opinion, that's a good one to have today. The first set of awards that I'm going to give out is for what I call a chemistry diamond. Diamonds are the way that they are, and they are structurally there because they never gave up whenever pressure and everything was being put upon them. So these are students that excelled through things that they were out of their control and through some things that were in their control. So for those, I have Desiree DiCarlo, Maggie Freeman, Jeremiah Jones, Madison Wright, and then I have also physical science I teach, and I also have physical science diamonds as well, and these are the same type of students. They may not have always had the highest average, but they never gave up. And that's for Stormy Arnold, Jojo Fendino. Oh, sorry, that's not yours. That's Desiree's. Dalton Masters and Cesar Perez. I know Dalton is here somewhere. Okay. Yep, you're good. Okay. That's okay. Next set of awards that I also have for chemistry and for physical science, and these are my chemistry catalysts. For those of you that don't know in science, a catalyst is something that helps to progress things around it in a forward motion and keeps it from going backwards and helps it to speed up the process. For me, these are students that help to encourage their peers every day in every way they could, and they also were student tutors. If I had too many questions that I couldn't get to, these people without fail always stepped up to the plate and helped the people around them and other people in other classes. And these go to Canyon Clairday, Riley Jameson, Hannah Val, and in physical science, I have Isaiah McChristian and Miguel Rojas. Nope. Is Isaiah here? Oh. Let's give these guys a round of applause. You're good. Last set of awards that I have are for my students that always come to class full of energy, ready to learn, or at least full of energy. I call them my chemistry gammas and my physical science gammas, which we just finished up the wave units. And for those of you that are in my class know that the highest energy in any type of wave system is going to be a gamma ray. So for physical science, I have Jordan Newman, which I do not believe he's here today, but I still wanted to recognize him. And in chemistry, I have Jay Garman and Alejandro Marti. You're welcome. Thank you. It's been a pleasure to be for you guys to be in my science class this year, and I look forward to next year.
All right, so I got one award for highest grade all year, and that's Lacey Mathis and Gabby Morris. It's a tie. Nah, I ain't worried about it. You could. Yep. All right.
My name is Miss Gray, and I have taught for Miss Davis for the past 4 months. But before I mention any kids, I want to thank Miss Gwen, Miss Pillow, Miss Miner, and Dr. Bruton for helping me, because without them, it would have really been bad. I'm a math teacher, so science has really been challenging for me with the anatomy and the biology. But I want to thank all the kids that I've worked with. I've enjoyed working with you. There's been a few hard days, I should say, not bad days, a few rough days, but we have made it. The end is almost here. And I just want you guys to know that you're all unique and special in your own way. And let's see. What I've done is there's 7 students that I want to recognize. And it's 1 or 2 from each class period. And it's for their grades, for their dedication in education, plus being dependable and hard workers. So when you come up, I want you to all stand up here for a few moments, and that would be first period, Nicole Webb. Okay, fourth period would be Anna Ruth Posada. Fifth period would be Riley McDougall. If If I say your name not correctly, that's just the one that everybody knows that I have a problem with that. Okay. Anna Ruth, there you go. Is Riley? There he comes. You're welcome. Sixth period, I have two because it was hard to narrow it down to one. Michaela Williams and Riley Eli. Okay, and then eighth period, I had two also. It is Madison Sharp and Cassie Pearson. Thank you. And I want to say that I hope that everybody has a safe and happy summer. Thank you, guys.
Okay, I also teach 3 science classes, and my science award goes to Tabitha Pewitt and James Hunter. Of course, she would sit at the back. Okay, I have one more science award, and one of my classes, it was rough. It was all boys. I don't know what I did to deserve that. It was rough all year. And so about halfway through, I was about to lose my mind, and I decided I will bribe you with food if you'll just be good and let me teach my lessons. And by bribing children, I saw 3 leaders that really just went beyond my expectations. They controlled the class because they wanted food. So these 3 students really made a difference in this class period, and I'm really thankful that they stepped up to the plate and stepped up to my challenge and earned their reward this week. Those are Hayden Taff, Jacob Russell, and Brendan Davis. You have to come up here. All right, give these guys a round of applause. Okay, stage right. Miss Vogelman.
Okay, I am Reed Fogelman. I am the language development teacher here at the high school. I have a couple different awards I'm going to give out. First, we're going to give out our ELPA 21 awards. This is a state mandated test that our ESL students take every year, and we had 3 high school students this year that passed out of it with the highest scores of 4s and 5s. So those students are Jacob Helius, Nancy Perez, and Grace Tankay. Here. Okay, my next award is for my language development class. It is the highest class average, and that goes to Maria Ambrosio Lopez. Okay, my last award for my class is an Excellence in Character Award. So all of my students in my language development class are typically in their first to second year learning their second language. So this student is not only a language learner in her second year, but it's really hard to be thrown into grade level content while learning a second language. So this student has done that in her second year. She is now taking honors classes in her second year. She has gotten involved in extracurriculars like soccer and our international club, and she always has the biggest smile on her face, is gracious for everything being here, and she's a model student not only in my class but in PHS, and that student is Jennifer Batten Figueroa. Okay, and I believe Mr. Potter is next.
All right, I have 4 awards for underclassmen because once the seniors left, I don't have a couple of classes. That's made it a little bit nice. For agricultural medals, second period, Amanda Grace Pillow. Andrea Grace Pillow, sorry. Messed that up a little bit. She was also on our welding team this year that placed 3rd at competition, so that's a good deal. Yeah, stay up there. Ag Business Management, Jacob Melton. Animal Science, Savannah Ullman. And the Ag Metals 8th period, Kason Orr. There you go. Frame it. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. I'll turn it over to Colonel Norman.
All right, we'll keep it short and sweet. We was busy yesterday doing a little Black Hawk riding and stuff. Coach Hollis did too, and went down to Hot Springs, and we're going about 250 miles an hour or so, but it's pretty cool. But the awards for JROTC, I had none worthy. Thank you. No, just joking. All the awards we have are ones that we put in through the national scholarships and whatnot like that. So the first one I'm going to hand out is, this is the Sons of the Union Veterans Association of the Civil War, and it goes to Brandon Kane. I don't care. Yeah. All right, the national, I'll probably mess this up. Songer, or how you say it first, Sergeant? Yeah, award goes to Shelby Hilligoss. A little background on some of these. This one in particular, you got to be in the top 10% of your academic. On the academic side of the house, you got to be a very good patriot, and Shelby's the one qualified for that. I've got 2 Military Officers Association of America awards. The first award, and I'm representing them. They couldn't make it. First award goes to Joe Davison. Joseph. The second one goes to Brandon Huffstetler. Braden, sorry. Yeah, he got to go on Black Hawk yesterday. And then also represent our chapter of the Military Order of Purple Heart. And this year, the Military Order of Purple Heart goes to Kylie Bryson. And some of these awards, when they actually go, if they go into the military, she's not here, is she? She got airsick yesterday, I guess. Some of these awards, they'll be wearing their actual military uniform if they go in the military. Not all of them, but some of them. There's a few of them that do. Thank you very much. I'll be followed by somebody. Let's see. Who's following me? Oh, here we go.
I'm Mr. Weber. I have 3 awards that I'm going to give out for my media communications class. These students were dedicated to helping Mr. Zach Kent with the broadcast all year round, going to events and games outside of school hours. These 3 students that will be awarded an award for unmatched dedication are Joshua LaRue, Caleb Wicker, and Kaylee Watson. And Dr. Bruton will give you your award. Also, I teach Programming 1 in the afternoon. I have several students that have not only did well in my class, but they also assisted other students throughout the year. To me, you have to serve before you lead. These students will be awarded for their outstanding service. Donovan Carter, Matthew Gregory, Aubrey Cole, Aiden Chipman, Mary Gray, Suzanne Sheldon, Emma Powell, Brian Braun, Brendan Davis, Annabelle Irvin, and Luann Shear. She is out sick. I gave her award to her mother. Thank you. I got you, Irvin. Give them one more round of applause, please. Thank you.
St. Cooper. Okay, I'm Miss Cooper, and I teach East in Yearbook. I have 3 East Awards to hand out. There are 3 students that kept an A all year, but they also have needed little direction from me all year when it comes to creative ideas and pulling their weight. They've helped their school and their community. These are my go-to students when I need something done without distraction or without complaint. They work as soon as they come in my room, and those students are Edwin Chin, Sarah Klein, and Caitlin Reed. Okay, I also have three other awards for East. I have a few students whose personalities stand out and make each day in East a little better for everyone. I strongly feel their classmates would agree. The following students will receive the Class Motivator Award for their individuality, humor, and kindness. Those students are Jackson Q, Jay Garman, and Jordan Crossfield. Okay, Jay, you're welcome. Are you surprised? Okay, and then I have 3 yearbook awards. These students are great with yearbook design, and they meet their deadlines, and I hardly have to remind them to do their work. That is Kenna Harwell, Kaylin Massey, and Lacey Mathis. Okay, please give them a round of applause. Okay, y'all can go. Next up is Coach Milligan. I'm Coach Milligan, and I do business classes, and I will be giving out awards for those students who earned a certification in Microsoft Office. Alvaro Amontz, Allie Anderson, Brian Braun, Cammie Brown, Lana Bruton. Connie Clanton, Sierra Crosby, Bailey Dollars, Aaliyah Faison, Kiera Friend, Madison Gillespie, Chakila Gillian, Gracie Goodman, Lucas Hancock, Kenna Harwell, Crystal Herrera, Aiden Holt, Noah Howard, Rosemary Howard, Bailey Huckabee, Alexa Jackson, Tessa Kersey, Cormaya Llewellyn, Brianna Matthews, Isaiah McDonald, Tony Morgan, Gabrielle Morris, Abdisa Omer, Jessica Roberts, Ben Smith, Caden Springer, Jacquez Starnes,
Alexa Stone, Bethany Webb, yeah, right here, sorry. Kane White, Matthew Whitley, and Abigail Wyatt. Okay, let's give these students a round of applause.
I am presenting for Coach Tate. She has 1 award for physical education. I was honored that she asked me because this student and I spent a great deal of time together this year. Elijah Blue.
Hi, I'm Melissa Lamb, and I teach Work Ready. So I have got an award for my highest score in Work Ready for the spring semester and then for the fall semester. So the fall semester highest grade was Keller Hall, and the spring semester highest grade in Work Ready was Landon Rodriguez. There you go. So good job, guys. All right, now I'm going to just start saying names, and if you would come up to the stage, and then as you're all coming up, I'll explain what this is for. Victoria Heyman, Adrian Alls, wait, never mind, she's a senior. Britton Andrews, Cortarian Armstead, Alyssa Barger, Molly Beasley, Mallory Blevins, Sam Conger, Jacob Q, Riley Ely, Alexis Flood, Franco Gonzalez, Keller Hall, Taylor Hanks, Quentin Hathaway, Reyes Hernandez, Xander Hinkle, Riley Hunter, Dalton Jacques, Brandon Kane, Josh LaRue, Olivia Lacion, Carson Pankey, Nancy Perez, Catherine Posey, Keely Pylan, Landon Rodriguez, Cassidy Smith, we're almost there, Micah Walker, Connor Weaver, and Nicole Webb. So Can I get help passing these out, please? So these students were part of my Work Ready class either in the fall or in the spring, and they took a series of tests that helped them to certify, she's got it, yeah, helped them to certify for the National Career Readiness certification process. It's not an easy series of tests. It's also one of the only certification tests that we can offer in high school that is recognized across the board on a national level. So this certificate is good to help you get a job in here or in Maine or California, Seattle, Wisconsin, wherever, okay? It's a really big deal. So these students worked really hard all semester practicing, prepping to take this test, and then they took it and they scored at a level that qualified them for the certification. There are 4 different certification levels. I didn't break them down for you, but there's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. The majority of students will earn a bronze or a silver, but we had quite a few golds this year, and we had several platinums also, which is really hard to get. So I'm really proud of all of these students. If you join Work Ready, then you too have the opportunity to earn one of these certifications. It's a lot of work, but they put it in, and I'm so proud of how well they all did. So let's give them a round. Next we have Coach Watson.
I'm Coach Watson, and I'm giving my health award this year to Shelby Hillengoss. Congratulations, Shelby.
Good afternoon. If you don't know me, Mr. Slatton, I teach the sing and I teach music appreciation. I've got 2 awards here for the my music appreciation. There's semester classes. You really gotta appreciate music. So if you are Miss Caitlin Reed for my first semester class, and Mr. Miguel Rojas for my second semester. Good job, good job. Go have a seat. You did good, you did good. Oh, picture. No, Miguel, picture. No. Sorry, didn't see. No. Hey, I'm not the worst. Yeah, there you go. Get up for them one more time. And up next is Mr. Barry Burkhart.
Thank you. I'm Mr. Burkhart. Teach the theater-related classes. I have 3 awards for today. Theater 1, which is a year-long class, there was a tie for the highest average. Kaylin Lamb, who was a senior, was one of them, and the other one is Riley McDougall. The other 2 that I have are for theater appreciation. First semester was Michaela Lambert, and second semester Luke Burbank, but they're not either one here, I don't believe. You're welcome.
takes a lot longer to walk across than it looks like it would. Okay, so I have a couple of awards. I'm kind of a minimalist on awards instead of a maximalist. If you've seen my classroom, you understand what's going on there. I have an award for Art 1. So Art 1 is a prerequisite for all other art classes. They feel one way or another about it. It's either horribly, excruciatingly painful if you know stuff about art, or it's like, dang, why can't I keep up with this? And I just want to acknowledge and award the Superior Art 1 student for this year is Derek Bland. I do the art. I don't do the public speaking. Okay, just remember. Thanks. I appreciate that, Ken. And you have to stand here so I can take an awkward picture at the end. Just right here. Okay, I have 2 advanced classes, my 4th and 8th period class. I chose one student who not only shows an interest in the coursework, but also outside of the classroom and practices and experiments and spends additional time on things outside of class, has a love for artwork, and that's Sage Fortson. Woo! That guy right there. You guys are ridiculous, all of you. Stand next to Jarrett for an awkward picture taking at the end. Thank you very much. Okay, yay! The next 2 awards I have, one of them is not here, but I'm going to acknowledge her anyway. So AP is the advanced placement courses for art, and again, people often think of art as like, oh, it's going to be easy, but I know that I have tormented these guys with my ways and my requests and the amount of work that I ask them to put in. So I chose an AP Student of the Year for my 2nd and 6th period class. For 2nd period, it's Savannah Ullman, and for 6th, it's Reese Rolson. Yay! Savannah's not here, but Reese is tying her shoe, guys. Be patient. She will get up here, pick you up, and carry you up here. Reese-poo! Okay. The next award I have is for Art Clubber of the Year, and I'm not even sure if that's like the correct way of saying that, but I do the art, not the spelling, in the public speaking. So once the student found out that we had art club, he has attended religiously and even bullied me into not having it just once a week, but twice a week. So that award goes to Omar Salinas, my art son. It's my art son up here. Get him up here. You're welcome, son. There you go. And it has your artwork on it. Oh, yeah. I tried to be corny and put their artwork on their awards. Sorry, Derek, I didn't make yours. Okay. The next award that I'm going to give out is something kind of special. So I started teaching when the pandemic was a thing. So there was not a lot of going out and doing. So this student is the first student ever from Paragould High School to be awarded at a thing at ASU. It's called Inspired. So basically what we did is we went and we viewed artwork that other artists had made, and then this student created a piece, entered it, and was chosen specifically for an ASU exhibition. So her artwork was at ASU for a period of time with other artists. And this is the Most Recognized Artist Award, and it is for Kaylee Anderson. She's kind of famous, like famous. She has artwork in galleries, just saying. Put it on there too. Okay, last but definitely not least is my Most Devoted Artist Award. And that's kind of a corny name, but honestly, if we'd been giving out awards last year and the year before, this student would have probably gotten these awards. This person has started Lunch Club, which, for those of you who know, you know, has been in every possible art class that they can take. all of them. Every single one has stuck with me since I was a first-year teacher and the student was a 9th grader, and has been dedicated, helpful, and talented artist. All of the good stuff you can say about a person all at the same time. And this award goes to Aubrey Grooms. I love all of them, but favorite. Just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. Okay, now I would like an awkward picture. Can someone help me with the awkward picture technique? No, I'm sorry, I have to. Okay, be cute, pretend you like each other. Mama, let him get it. I'm sorry, dang. Okay. I'm sorry, thank you so much, guys.
Okay, I'm Sarah Dickey, the librarian. Thank you. I'm also the Rotary Interact sponsor, and I would like to ask all of my members from this year to go directly to the library as soon as this ends so we can get a quick picture that we need to get with our big check, because I do not have one with grades 9 through 11. So if y'all will do that, that'll be great. Okay, I'm going to call the names. Please hold your applause, and then I'll say a few words about my library workers. Renee Conrad, Brandon Kane, Courtney Knuckles, Kaylin Massey, Riley McDougall, Cassie Pearson, and Lauren Stanley. And And while they come up, I'd like to say that this year's workers have been so kind and so agreeable and such a pleasure. And Ms. Malden and I appreciate them every day, every period. They don't receive a credit for being a library worker, but you would think that they did, because they are that willing to do work, do errands, whatever we ask, even if it may be dusting the shelves for us or straightening books or whatever. They are willing to do these things. And I had a lot of senior library workers, and of course they're not here. So thank you.
Good morning. Nice to see all y'all. I have two classes I'm giving awards for. One is called Introduction to Education, and this is going to be a long list. It's every kid who's still here. Hayden Raba and Samuel Bordenove. Those are the only two kids who are still actually in the class, so they got the award, or they could fist fight up here. It doesn't matter to me. Thank you, gentlemen. And they've actually earned this. This guy right here still goes, and unless he's lied to me, is still going to teach in the junior high every week. Is that true? Good. Email me so I know that today. And come on over here. Thank you. And this is Mr. Bordenove. If you don't know him, here's our French person. And he came here from another country and has had interesting observations, and it's been a blast talking to him about his high school experience versus the one here. Please give him a round of applause. And this one's actually a little bit longer. This is for community service learning. For some of the teachers, it's actually probably stands for something about being loud in the halls or banging on their doors. But when they work really hard. And I can't give one to every kid, but you guys have picked up litter. You have cleaned windows. You've refilled water jugs. You have recycled. You have helped the library when they've needed stuff moved. You've just done whatever's been asked. Some of it's athletic. I can't thank you enough. Without you, there's a lot of stuff I couldn't have gotten done. But these kids were above and beyond, and I'd like you to come down and get recognized. Dominic Morano, Ensign Atten, Alexa Barker, Alexandra De La Garza, Seth Kaiser, Kentorian Laird, Zoe Phillips, and Miguel Rojas. Please give them a big round of applause. They've done a lot of service this year. Thank y'all.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miss Cooper, and this year I took on a new role as the AP coordinator and GT teacher here at the high school, and we started Odyssey of the Mind. I had just a handful of kids join, and 7 of them were in high school, and they did a phenomenal job. The director of the state told me that not to expect them to win anything this year, but to go and learn, and they blew it out of the water. They won first at regionals and second at state and qualified for nationals. Only the first 2 places qualify for nationals. They did a excellent job, so I'm really proud of them, and I want to recognize them today and let everybody know that it's open for anyone who would like to join. It's engineering, robotics, literature, acting, you name it, you can compete in Odyssey of the Mind. It's a lot of fun. All right, Sydney Armstrong, Dalen Burrows, Edwin Chin, Sam Dearman, Bailey Dollars, Lily Farmer, and Charlotte Young. Thank you.
Okay, so last couple of student awards I have here, and then I'm going to spend just a couple of minutes, I promise not too long, to talk about our teachers as well. So I have got a few awards for perfect attendance. So when I call your name, you may go ahead and head up front to pick up your certificate. Annabelle Irvin, Edwin Chin, Shelby Hilligoss, and Aubrey Cole. All right, so these students, unless it was a school activity, did not miss a day of school, which is very, very impressive. We have, on average, about 850 students, so I do want to give them a big round of applause. Congrats. All right, so last we have got, and students, you provided a lot of input in this as well, so we've got a short video here in a moment that we are going to present to our teachers. But first, what I want to do is recognize a few of our teachers. This is typically done at our faculty at our end of the year meeting next week, but I really want to recognize these teachers in front of you guys, in front of our student body, because you really provided a lot of input. So first, I would like to recognize a teacher, and we call this the Champion Award this year. So this is a teacher who has dedicated her time to our students this year. She has truly gone above and beyond, worked numerous hours. I've had several students brag on this teacher and state that they would have not made it if it wasn't for this teacher. So I want to recognize for our Teacher Champion Award, Miss Andrea Miner. In addition to these, there's also a Shadrack's gift card teachers. Next award, and this is someone that describes when I hear school spirit, I immediately think of this staff member. She has founded our PEP club this year and worked very hard, put endless hours into this. So I want to recognize with our Staff RAM Award, Miss Jennifer Wallace. Next, I want to recognize, this is our Extra Mile Award. This staff member does not hesitate if I send an email out or ask for help in any aspect of anything related to covering extra classes, losing his own prep period. So this Extra Mile Teacher Award goes to Mr. Weber. Next is our PHS Award. So this award goes to, and again, we've talked to several students, student body throughout really the course of this year and the last couple weeks. This is a staff member who I have witnessed tutoring during her own prep period, after hours, before school, even having students in another math class that she doesn't even teach. So I want to recognize Miss Pam Cox with our PHS Award. Next, this is another example of a teacher that continuously goes above and beyond. This is our Red and Blue Award. So this describes another staff member who immediately, when you think of Paragould High School and representation from you guys as students, there is the staff member is repeatedly mentioned just through supportive measures, through, again, taking her own time and meeting with you guys, making sure you are getting what you need in class and life in general. So I want to recognize with our Red and Blue Award, Miss Rollins Stidham. Last two. So each year, we get nominations for a classified employee of the year. So students, a classified employee of the year. This is a broad range. This includes our support staff, custodial staff, paraprofessionals that are in the classroom, those that do a lot of things behind the scenes. And we have had a nomination on this particular staff member who goes above and beyond, stays long after his work hours, and is involved behind the scenes and is involved behind the scenes right now in our live stream. So we want to recognize as our classified employee of the year, Mr. Zach Kent. And if anything goes wrong with our live stream in the time, he was actively working on the live stream. So he is also teaching broadcasting next year, and I know several of you guys signed up. So I want to congratulate Mr. Zach Kent, Classified Employee of the Year for Paragould High School. And next is our Teacher of the Year that, again, we go through nominations from teachers, community members, students, and this, again, is another staff member whose name gets mentioned several times throughout the course of the year, truly goes above and beyond, has a heart for students, and I am so glad that he is a part of our building. So I want to recognize our 2022-23 Teacher of the Year to Mr. John Clark. So again, these are faculty members standing before you. I do want to recognize, again, typically we do this at the end of the year ceremony with district teachers, but students, you have a ton of input into this, so we felt it was really important to recognize these staff members in front of our student body. So again, we have several teachers who go above and beyond, but I am so proud that all of these teachers are with us at the high school. So I want to give every one of these a round of applause one last time. And we do have, lastly, several students have provided input to this, so just a few-minute video, and then we will wrap this up. I will take this time to recognize, too, Dylan Goodman, one of our students, is my absolute go-to on any time I need to do anything in the auditorium. So thank you, Dylan. I think it timed out on us, and Dylan and Mr. Zach Kent are helping us once again, so thank you.
The teachers I want to talk about today is First Sergeant and Colonel. First Sergeant Hilligoss and Colonel Norman, they've taught me so much the past 2 years since I've been in ROTC. When you really need somebody, they're both there for you, and they teach you responsibility, they teach you how to be yourself and everything, and they taught me the one key that you need to do when you want someone in your life or when you need to talk something out. It's communication. They taught me that communication is always key. It's the number one key to success. And that when you need to talk to somebody, they're always right there to talk to you, and they're always listening to you. They don't cancel you out or anything, and they want to be there for you, and they're on top when you're needing something to be done.
Ms. Irvin, she has always pushed me to do good in my credit recovery. At the beginning of the year, I didn't think that I was gonna finish my credit recovery or anything. I didn't think I was gonna gain enough credits to be able to graduate next year. But Ms. Irvine pushed me every day to get my stuff done, and she always helped me when I needed help. And she would even keep me after class sometimes and help me, and I just really appreciated all that.
I would like to say that I appreciate Miss Rick because she's helped me throughout the year get my math grade up and help me just learn how to do all my math, know how to problem solve and all of that. She is the best teacher. You can talk to her and she won't judge you. She'll give you the best teacher advice that she can. Ms. Reddick treats you just like you're her own child, and she lets you know that you make smart decisions or not smart decisions, and she'll help you try to fix them. And she's great at helping you problem solve and explaining step by step how to do it.
I wanted to shout out to Miss Jessica Huffmaster because she's taught me to always follow my dreams. Sometimes after school I'd come talk to her about what I wanted to do, and she'd always tell me to follow my dreams. In class, she's always very open-minded, and she's very creative too. I email her something positive, she'd always put it on her wall. And it made me feel like a good student because I've always tried my hardest in her class. She's very hardworking as well, and she always keeps up with her work, and she grades on time, which is really nice. I think it's just because she's overall a sweet and caring person, and I hope that for the future people that have her, that I just know that y'all are going to love her.
I feel like I can speak for a lot of students when talking about Miss Cox because everybody always has a good experience with her. She's always willing to listen to her students, and students actually pay attention and learn something in her class, mostly because she puts her phone in the calculator holder. But
All right, guys. So we're having some technical difficulties. So we will go ahead and we'll share that out and put on our website and our Facebook page and email so you guys can view that. So I think we're still having some issues. So I appreciate everybody coming out this morning. Students, you are dismissed to fifth period. Fifth period.